Conservative Media peeps, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, and Paul at Villarreal there. We're still talking boxing or boxeo, and I want to talk about the Juan fight against Salido. It was explosive. It went down in Puerto Rico, and you had Juan Manuel Lopez, who was undefeated, and he's there in front of the Puerto Rican crowd there, and the people were loving him, the big entrance, the whole deal, and everything like that. And we had major fisticuffs. This thing was just, they were firing big shots straight from the beginning. And Juan Manuel suffered his first loss. Some thought there was a little controversy to the stoppage. People were throwing water bottles around, stuff like that. The fans were upset. But I mean, you know, Juan Manuel, he got dropped. There was a lot of firing back and forth. There was heavy shots. But Salido wouldn't be denied and kept getting that overhand right in there, and he looked good. The thing of it is, I don't think that it really was an early stoppage. I see it either way. To me, I have no problem with the stoppage. Juan Manuel, yes, there's some times where he was coming back and he had some power. But, I mean, he had been stung, you know, a number of times and had been absorbing a lot of damage. It didn't look like he was injured. It didn't look like the Juan Manuel that we had seen before. I don't know if that has to do with any of what they had talked about, maybe some of the personal stuff out of the boxing ring. If that was on his mind, I don't know if there was too much pressure or if he was too relaxed fighting in front of the hometown crowd of Puerto Rico there, or if Salido just figured out how to, you know, look, we all knew that Juan Manuel had some holes, and if he just figured out how to exploit that. And this guy Salido has been on a tear recently and really, you know, doing some good stuff. And or what happened? But basically, we're getting deeper into the fight here, and Juan Manuel, you know, hadn't been looking like he looked like he was fading. Let's put it that way. And I don't think if the ref would have let it go, I would have been fine with that. But I think Juan Manuel either would have gotten stopped later that round or more likely the next round. But I mean, this was a huge shock to these hometown fans here in Puerto Rico that had come out to see Juan Manuel continue his unbeaten streak, and to then at some point soon be in contention for being discussed as one of the top, you know, greatest fighters from Puerto Rico ever, up there with Trinidad, up there with Cotto, and some of these other greats. But that train is now derailed, and questions now surround what is going to happen next for Juan Manuel. Is he going to try to get that title back? Are we going to see a rematch? Where does it go from here? Paul, this was a big fight on a night of a lot of upsets with Andre Berto and others. What did you see in this fight, and where do you think, you know, the Baby Bull goes from here?
This was an excellent fight. As you said, it was somewhat of a controversial stoppage. I agree with you. I thought that Lopez was pretty much out on his feet and looked like he just had ran out of gas, and the end was coming pretty soon, whether it was that round or the next round. There's already discussion. I'm reading some of the boards, Eastside Boxing, some other places.
Cool.
You're already talking about a rematch.
I love the rematch.
Look, Lopez is an exciting fighter with a big following, and you're going to have to, again, either you try to rebuild him a little bit after this, try to build him back up, or you just go for the immediate rematch. I'm not sure what his handlers are going to look for here.
This could be interesting. I mean, we know, particularly with some of these lighter weight classes, whether we're talking of, you know, of all of these historic wars, you know, the ones that Morales has been involved in. I mean, we can continue to name names with these sort of repeat matches here. When you have a situation, when you have this kind of name value, this kind of exciting fight, when you have the Mexican boxing fans and the Puerto Rican boxing fans, look, I think you can see another rematch here. Maybe Baby Bull was a little bit off his game. You know, sometimes you need a loss to come back and be stronger. So, you know, I can definitely see putting him right back in there, and let's see what happens this time. You know what I mean? I mean, let's get it going again. Well, or maybe he needs, you know, I don't know what's going on. Maybe he needs that one fight to step it back again. This could be the start of a massive trilogy, you know, Gotti War, that kind of situation. I mean, who knows? What do you guys think out there? I want to hear from all the boxing fans. I want to hear, what do you think should happen now? Did you agree with this stoppage? Where do you think Baby Bull goes from here? How good did Salido look? Do you think they should fight again? You tell me what's up. Comments below, subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal. That is Paul. We're Conservative Media, and we'll see you next time.